This school may look like any other.
My name is Yi Ji-hyun.
But outside its gates are armed soldiers from the United Nations. They're here to protect the village of Daesung-dong, the only South Korean village inside the demilitarized zone. North Korea is only a kilometer away, and technically the two countries are still at war. 65 years after the main conflict ended, the leaders of the two nations are scheduled to meet on the southern side of the DMZ. Hopes are high for a peace deal at last.
All parties concerned realize that the military options are out. They are unthinkable, they are too risky, they are too costly.
Diplomatic relations have been tense because of Pyongyang's repeated ballistic missile tests and nuclear program. And US President Donald Trump has warned against any intercontinental missiles being fired at the United States.
They will be met with fire and fury.
In a surprise move on Saturday, Kim Jong-un said the tests would stop. But he didn't say what would happen to North Korea's existing weapons. In the south, President Moon Jae-in says he wants the North's nuclear arsenal gone by 2020.
It'll take time, of course, maybe several months or a year or two. But the important thing is whether Kim Jong-un has any clear intention, honest intention, that he's willing to give up his nuclear weapons program.
The two leaders are also expected to discuss the reopening of the Kaesong industrial area. Companies from the south used to hire workers from the north at a complex there. But Seoul shut down the joint project 2 years ago after another North Korean rocket launch. Since the closure, all travel between the countries has been banned. This observation point is the closest that South Koreans can get to the north. They can peer into the secretive state beyond the 4-kilometer-wide, heavily fortified border using these long-range binoculars. But there's hope that the talks could lead to a suspension on visits from the south being lifted and for guided tours to resume. Any deal needs the backing of North Korea's main ally, China. It also needs the agreement of South Korea's key partner, the US. Kim has already visited Beijing, and Trump is due to hold a separate summit with him within the next 2 months, highlighting the peace talks need more than the two Koreas if agreement is to be achieved. Oliver Whitfield-Miocic, TRT World, Seoul.